What's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Cam back in with another video, man. Man, oh man, oh man, Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry. What can I say, man? Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry, man. The Warriors, of course, play the Houston Rockets. And, got the victory over the Houston Rockets tonight. And it was all Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry. And those dudes just completely took over. Steph Curry completely took over this game. And they played in Houston, man. Houston had home court, and Golden State went out there and stole home court game one. Golden State went out there, got the win, did everything they could. This was a highly competitive game, defensive game. Just kind of like a throwback game, man. Both teams out there playing defense at a high level. The Warriors held the Rockets to 85 points. They beat them by 10 points, if I'm not mistaken, at 95. I think the score was 95-85. But great defensive game, man, by both teams. And these have been like one of the best defensive teams over the last couple months or so. Houston Rockets, they're pretty much been all year with it, but with Golden State, it's been since the Jimmy trade that they have been up there with the top teams in defense. And that's what Jimmy Butler brings, man. His two-way ability, his ability to score, play make, and get buckets when needed. And it's the perfect back. It's a perfect teammate to have with Steph Curry, because we all know how much gravity Steph Curry has, and for him to have that other guy that they desperately needed to go right along with them in the playoffs is big time for the Warriors, and it's make this Warriors team a dangerous team, because Jimmy Butler is a winning player. Jimmy Butler makes winning plays. Jimmy Butler makes big time plays. He's one of the best playoff performers in this game today, and he continues to prove it. And yeah, man, the Warriors are going to be a tough team to beat. I initially picked the Warriors to win this series in the six games. Could be 5 if Houston Rockets don't fix a couple things, at least on the offensive end, because if they're gonna continue to let Steph cook them like that, then it's gonna be an early series. I know Houston Rockets is pretty much a lot of guys' first time in the playoffs. They got guys who got playoff experience, like Fred VanVleet, Dillon Brooks, but overall as a team, they're not experienced enough. And most of their main guys haven't been in playoff atmosphere, like, Sagoon and Jalen Green and all those guys. And it showed tonight with the physicality that the Warriors was bringing to them. And yeah, man, just an all-around great performance by the Golden State Warriors. And Steph and Jimmy just showed, they just proved, man, that they one of the best duos, one of the best duos in the league. And they're going to be a tough out. Warriors, man, they're coming, I'm telling you. It's going to be a tough to beat Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler if they're clicking on all cylinders. And yeah, man, the Houston Rockets, they still got time to, make adjustments. It's just game one. It's one game. You can't really overreact, but the Warriors are going to be a tough team to beat, and it's just going to be that way, man. Houston is still a competitive team. I know Ime Udoka is an outstanding coach. He's one of the best coaches in the league. I believe he will have his guys ready for game two, and they could possibly get game two, which is going to be a must-needed, kind of like a must-win situation for them, because they don't want to go back to Golden State down 2-0. They'll be playing a dangerous game doing that. So game two is kind of like a must-win for them. But, yeah, man, Steph and Jimmy just showed, the experience, the willness, the greatness of both those players, man. It's just unbelievable to have those two guys on a same team. And I know Warriors fans are happy right now with the way they've been playing. And even though they was in the play-in, which if Jimmy was there the all season, we all know the Warriors wouldn't have been a play-in team. But they handled their business in the play-in, and they're up 1-0 against the Houston Rockets, with the number 2 seed in the West. And as a Warriors fan right now, you got to be satisfied at least right now. And yeah, man, we'll see how this series play out. Like I said, I got Warriors. I got Warriors winning in 6 games. I wouldn't be surprised if the Warriors won in 5 though, or if it was a sweep. Even though the Houston Rockets are a tough team, I think either way the Warriors win. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was an early series for the Warriors, just because of the experience. But the Houston Rockets is a competitive team. They're going to compete, and they're going to make it competitive the whole way. And I wouldn't be surprised if Houston somehow figure out the Warriors and give them problems. It's just all about the right matchups, and Houston has to be better offensively, because they can't have those little droughts where they get to not scoring, because that can really hurt them. And they've been kind of dealing with that all season. But they're still a tough team, and I know Ime will have those guys ready. And man, this is gonna be a competitive series, though. Either way it go, it's gonna be competitive. And it's just Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry is gonna be a little bit too much. I think that's a little bit too much for the Rockets to handle, and having to stop both those guys. And yeah, man, Draymond also with his defensive ability. Draymond was playing terrific defense on Alfred Sengun, making it tough on him, man. Getting physical with him, bumping him up, roughing him up a little bit. And we all know what Draymond bring. He's gonna pretty much bring the same thing every night. But yeah, man, Warriors get the victory. Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler showed out, put on the show. Yeah, man, we should see how this series go. I think it's going to be a competitive series. But at the end, like I said, man, Warriors going to end this series in 6 games, possibly 5. But we just going to go 6 because the Rockets are competitive. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video. Tell me what y'all think on the game. And yeah, I'm out.